Now, when I was a little boy, my parents immigrated from England, and they must have had a bit of stress in their life because I developed a stutter and a stammer, so I found it very hard to speak. And when I started school, I got teased, and I really hated being teased. And so I decided on the third week of school to stop speaking. So I became an elective mute. I chose not to speak at all in public. And I didn't speak in public for 3 years. Okay, well, my name's David, and I'm a puppeteer, and I guess you could say I've had a pretty long life of love of puppets and theatre. Well, I started off with puppets as a little boy, and the first puppet I was exposed to was actually by a movie, and it was Pinocchio, Disney's Pinocchio. And then I had a teacher one day in 1955 who put a puppet on my hand and asked the puppet to give a morning talk. Well, the puppet did, without stammering, without stuttering, and I guess they've never shut me up since. And because of that initial love of Pinocchio and the story of Pinocchio, I guess I started to live in a fantasy world. I guess when I went to primary school, my puppets, they were a hobby. But when I went to high school, I realised that I probably had some talent with puppets. And those puppets got me a few favours at high school, because I didn't play sport and I wasn't very academic, but I could always go in the school play, I could always do things associated with theatre. So I decided, well, if it did that for me at high school, what would it do for me in life? So I decided, literally, first out of high school, that I would become something in the theatre, a puppeteer, an actor, something like that. And I guess I worked towards it, and I achieved being a professional puppeteer at the age of 19. Generally, my favourite puppet is what's in my hand at the time, because I actually love all puppets. The most rewarding thing in my life is I've become a part of someone's memory. Not necessarily David Poulton, but what I did. So children who saw me 40, 50 years ago still remember my puppet show. They don't remember me, they wouldn't have a clue who I was, but they've remembered what my puppets did. And to be a part of someone's memory, that's a pretty fantastic honour. Well, puppets obviously changed my life, because I went from being a boy that wouldn't speak, I'm dyslexic, and so I would probably say that I was the most successful academic failure at my school. But I hasn't worried me in my life at all. But puppets have given me the opportunity to travel the world so many times and to meet amazing people in amazing situations, because puppets are a great leveller, and it doesn't matter where you come from, 99% of people love puppets, and they have a universal appeal for kids and adults.